Hey, welcome to day one of the challenge. I am super excited to having you get started with this challenge, and I can't wait to see the results that you will get. So what are we going to cover today? Here's what you need to understand. So as part of day one, the first component of our marketing is the awareness stage of our funnel. Okay, now don't mind my writing, but we want to cover the awareness stage, okay? And that's the most important area of our funnel, because as you will see, our funnel has three components to it. It has the awareness, engagement, and conversion, and we are covering the awareness stage of our funnel. Now, what we need to know is the why, the how, and the what, okay? So why is the awareness stage important of our marketing campaign? By the way, at the end of this training, once you finish watching this video, head down to the exercise area to begin working on your exercise for the day. This video, you should spend about an hour listening to what I'm saying, and then spend the majority of your time filling out the worksheet, okay, at the end of this. Somewhere around this training, you will see an area to download the worksheet. Okay, so for the awareness, what we need to do is understand why the awareness. Because it's at the top of the funnel, we need to first understand how to get in front of our target market. So we need to know the customer, okay? So we need to pinpoint who is our dream customer. And typically, you will have about 3 different types of dream customers. They might be based on ages or interests or demographic, but again, a business normally has typically 3 main customers, if you like, right? So we need to know we need to identify. So identify, that should spell identify. So we need to identify our dream customer, okay? Now, after we identify our dream customers, in the exercise section, I'll be going through a series of questions that I'll be asking you so that you can ask yourself these questions to pinpoint who the dream customer is. You follow the instructions and you will understand, okay, here's my dream customer number 1, here's my dream customer number 2, here's my dream customer number 3. So once we know who the dream customer is for the awareness stage, now we need to know, how do we engage with them with our marketing? How do we attract them? Okay, so why we want to attract our dream customers? How do we attract them? Well, we need content, okay? And we call this value content. So what is value content? How do we create this value content? Is what I'm going to be showing you. And then the last thing is that the what. So how do we, what do we do then to deliver this dream content to our dream customer? So we need to look at the channels. So you look at the channels, meaning which I'll explain in a while, but the channels basically mean, how do you bring this that you've created in front of your dream customer? Meaning, do you use Facebook, Google, YouTube, all these channels? How do they all work together? So that's what I want to show you. Primarily, we're going to focus with Facebook. It's the easiest platform to advertise on, and it's the most profitable, and it's cost effective, and that's why you want to use Facebook, but not just boosting posts. So you're going to be using Facebook to deliver this content and to deliver this full plan so you can get the result that you need, okay? So again, remember, all you need to do for this challenge is to build out that one page that will tell you for each of the areas, the awareness stage, engagement stage, and conversion stages, for all those 3 areas, what it is that you need for all those 3 areas, so that when you finish the challenge, you're now in a position to start saying, okay, I'm ready to start doing this. Do I need Facebook ads? How do I do it with Facebook ads? So for the why, who is the customer, we're going to identify the content, what do we push to this customer, and the channels. We also then will understand that, okay, if we're going to push on the channel, what channel do we use? Okay, so the channel itself, so what channel? Then we need to identify what spend we put on this channel. And you will learn that throughout this training session of day 1, throughout this challenge. And ultimately, what you are doing here is that you're identifying that dream customer. Okay, so this is the dream customer. And then what you're doing is you're pushing valuable content to this dream customer. Okay, so value content, that should read as content. So this is your dream customer, and then you're pushing value content, and the vehicle that you use to push the value content will be Facebook ads. So there's a campaign that you use to push the value content to the dream customer, so that with the end goal of them trusting, knowing that you exist, liking you and trusting you. Okay, know, like, and trust. And that's what we're going to cover. And before we get started with all of this, we need to cover one major thing, is understanding the digital marketing landscape. So the digital marketing landscape. So we need to understand what the digital marketing landscape is, how it all works. Then we focus on the why, the how, the what. Okay, let's get started with today's challenge. I challenge you to listen, to learn, and to, more importantly, take action in the exercise plan. Okay, let's get started.